alive! That's right, I'm actually still around and haven't just absolutely stopped recording. I might have gotten just a little bit sick, and I kind of had to talk like this because there's crap in my nose, like in my throat, and then it started to make my head feel all blah. But there's more to it than that. I I kind of want to say I want to take a break, but at the same time, I feel bad about, oh, I'm just going to take a break from recording and not record for a week or two. That sounds bad to me. That's not something that I feel would be comfortable for me to actually say, but at the same time, I was spending a lot of late nights, especially after the whole Mountain Blade thing kind of ruined my schedule and I started staying up later, and it kind of started to catch up to me. And I didn't notice until recently where I'd wake up at like noon and I'd still feel tired, like, man, what time is it, man? So yeah, it was kind of not the best option. So I kind of needed to fix my schedule a little bit, which was halted by the fact that I got sick, so I always felt tired. But if you can probably tell from the sound, this is also a different headset because that last one, which I got to replace this is a real nice story. I'm not sure if it's the sound card in my computer or if it's the headset itself, but that headset, either when I plug it into the front, if I move almost any which way, it just cuts and nothing. And the way Bandicam works, if sound is suddenly cut, it stops because it doesn't record without sound, even if it's recording a microphone that doesn't actually exist or work. It's weird. I don't know. It has to have some voice recognition option acknowledged. And if I plug it into the back, since it's a USB port, for some reason the computer wants to just randomly shut off at absolute random times. It could be on for 8, 10 hours and then shut off, or I could open it and then half an hour later it wants to shut off again. I don't know. And I'm not inclined to try and find out because usually the way it works when I try and fix things, I end up making them worse. But this is my old headset that I originally replaced because the microphone wasn't working, and I'm not sure if it just temporarily stopped or if it came back from the dead, but now it's working. So, there. I'll actually have one that actually just sits comfortably on my head, doesn't wiggle around like the other one did. I had to tape a little bit to get it to stop doing that. But, on to what you've probably been waiting for is for me to say when I am actually going to record again. And I'm looking at the timer and realizing this is 3.5 minutes in. I didn't think an announcement video would last that long. But I decided that I'm just going to possibly record a little bit to get enough. I still have 1 or 2 videos. I like to record 3 or 4 videos in advance, depending on how well I'm feeling. As you've probably noticed with some of my recordings, I usually say one more for the road or something. But just give myself a chance to record a bit because I never actually recorded the Robin Hood that I needed. And I also need to record No Moria. So I am going to come back on Saturday. And that will go with the No Moria video, and then the cycle will start just as I normally had it with uploads every day. But that brings me to one final thing that I may as well put in this one instead of making a whole little announcement thingamadoodle for that, is that I am going to be doing kind of collaboration stuff with other people, and my parts will be posted up here, and there'll be links to them, and it'll be a whole lot of fun. There's a few ideas. They're mostly They're mostly multiplayer games with other people. Yeah, that's some of them are single player. No, they're all with other people, but they're generally group games that have some form of progression with them, like an MMORPG or something. But one that's actually exciting and not like World of Warcraft where it's just a button clicker. I'm not saying that that's bad, but that wouldn't be very too entertaining to watch, even though I'd probably watch it myself depending on the person. But I know everybody's tastes are different, and I like to try and satisfy everybody. But anyway, I'm going to be doing that, and I kind of want to say yes, I'm going to be doing this, but at the same time, I'm not really sure. Is that little one off videos of me doing some random game just because I feel like showing it off? I've been thinking about that for a long time. I actually tried it before, and I was like, well, I can't really think of anything else because I want to have a set plan, and that's part of what makes it bad. Is like I need a plan here, a plan there, have everything all planned out so my brain can properly comprehend it. Because otherwise, it's just a scrambled mess inside. But that is pretty much everything that I can think of. So Saturday, no Moria, continuing on possible one-offs, going to be doing collaboration stuff with other people, and that's it. So, see you Saturday. Have fun.